welcome back to the ChamberCast. I'm your host, Jay Heish. We're back. New digs, new logo, the whole thing here. The Chamber's moving up. Look at that. I want to give a shout out to my guest today, Nicholas Natale, right?
That's right.
Right, Natale. You're the owner and principal of Trust Home Financial.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So it says here, Home Ownership Perks Program. You support small businesses and nonprofits with the benefits and programs. Check boxes like making money to buy a home and making buying a home more affordable, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I got my notes here.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah. So
spill it.
Yeah, I'm
Elevator
happy to.
pitch.
So Trust Home Financial, we're a mortgage broker, real estate services provider. We actually just moved our headquarters right here downtown. We're right around the corner at 138 West Washington. And we do all sorts of things, but really our flagship program is our Homeownership Perks program.
Okay.
And so we really exist to support the small business and nonprofit community. We are a small business ourselves.
Okay.
And we really created the program to fill what we saw as a void in terms of education and support for people on the journey to home ownership. So we've really dedicated all of our time, resources, and efforts to supporting the small business community by supporting their employees.
Gotcha.
Whether they're first-time home buyers looking to purchase their first home, maybe they're an existing homeowner who doesn't understand a lot of the benefits of home ownership, from leveraging equity to estate planning to tax benefits.
Right.
Maybe they're looking to get into the investment market.
Sure.
Our goal is to support the local employees, and in doing so, support the business owners and help everybody thrive and stay right here in Hagerstown.
Win-win for
Washington
everyone,
County.
right?
That's right.
There you go. Okay. So how long is this your company?
It's my company. Yeah.
How long? When did you start it? How long has it been?
Been in the business for about 15 years.
Nice.
Started the company just last year.
I got
Yeah,
you.
we just passed our 1-year anniversary.
Oh, but you've been in this industry, in this world.
I've been a licensed mortgage loan officer in Maryland since 2011.
There you go.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, but this Trust Home Financial is you.
Yeah, we've got a team of licensed loan officers throughout Maryland. We're also in West Virginia, and Pennsylvania.
Are you headquartered here in Hagerstown?
Headquartered right here. We actually
Right
just
up the
finished
street
our,
here.
just finished our move actually over the last couple of weeks,
Okay.
and moving my residence here as well. So this is where we're setting up shop, and this is
Gotcha.
where we're putting everything into.
Where'd you move from?
From Howard County. That's where
Okay.
I'm born and raised.
I got you.
Yeah, my dad's from Cumberland, so
Okay, you're a
kind of
Maryland guy here, huh?
Yeah,
I got you.
born and raised in Maryland.
All right.
Yep.
How long have you been in the chamber?
I joined the chamber, I guess it was about 6 months ago.
Okay.
I started networking with a lot of different business owners, and someone said, "Hey, you should check out the Chamber of Commerce.
Right.
That's where all the business owners are at."
Right.
I was pretty unfamiliar with the chambers before then, but once I joined, I realized it was perfect for us and what
So
we do.
far, so good.
Yeah.
6 months in.
Yeah, it's been great.
All right.
Yeah,
You support local small businesses and nonprofits.
yeah.
And example.
So, really the essence of what a broker does. I think a lot of people aren't quite sure when they're shopping for home financing what the difference between a bank, a credit union, a lender that you might look up on Google, or a broker. And so I spent my last 15 years of my career in the lending world, working for big direct lenders. Like Rocket Mortgage would be the most familiar one.
Yeah, I've heard. of it.
What a broker does, the essence of what a broker does is shop on behalf of customers. And that comes down to two different paths, one being rate, terms, pricing, making sure that for any borrower's particular situation, whether your credit score is 500 or 800, whether you have 3% down or 20% down,
Right.
not all lenders and loans are created equal. One might offer a 7% rate, one might offer a 5% rate. Same customer, same home, same credit score.
True.
So that's the first thing we're doing is finding the wholesale lender or bank who's going to offer the best terms.
Best terms.
But the other piece of it is shopping guidelines and qualifications. Not all lenders are created equal. A lot you'll find have a credit score requirement of 580. Others go down to 480.
Wow.
So that's really why I joined the broker world, is I really grew tired of hearing customers say, well, I went into a bank, they told me I needed X amount of money down, or I needed to spend all of this time working on my credit score. I said, wait a minute, there's a lot of different options out there.
Yeah.
And these people take themselves out of the market for years and continue spending money on rent. So that's why I got into the world. And, a big part of why we started the homeownership programs is there's a big need for education, consumer education and
Absolutely.
how real estate consumer finance works.
Yeah.
So our goal isn't to make a buck quick. Our goal isn't to find the customers when they're ready to buy. We want to meet customers years ahead and help them in that planning process.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whether it's helping them repair their credit, we've got free credit repair service. Whether it's helping them save the money that they need,
Yeah.
talk to them about all their different options.
Nice.
So, that's really the essence of the program, is getting in front of people early, being a partner in planning for home ownership, and making sure that people aren't taking one set of advice or one lender or bank's guidelines and assuming that's the end all be all.
Yeah, get a
'cause it's
second
not.
opinion or third, right?
And you can imagine, a consumer who's not educated in this sitting there on Google trying to,
Yeah, it's a lot of information out there. I've been a home owner now. It's my third time, so I know.
yeah,
I've been down that rabbit hole a couple times.
trying to Google and call 10, 15 different lenders. We
letter
do
tells
all
you
that
one
for
thing,
you.
a letter tells you another.
Yeah, and that's what we handle for
I
you.
got you.
Yeah.
Nice. All
Yep.
right. Business is good.
Business is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really starting to pick up. And it's a big reason why we actually moved here to Hagerstown is Washington County is one of these unique places in Maryland where the average and medium income level lines up just right with what the average sale price is, which is about 295,000 this year.
Right.
You go out to Howard County where the average sale price can be 400 or 500.
Right.
The average income range really isn't all that different. So, I think we all know that a lot of people are moving westward from the city. Hagerstown's probably experiencing a 1% year-over-year growth in
Not
terms
bad.
of population, in terms of real estate sales.
Little bedroom community, right?
That's right. And the figures just line up to where people could comfortably qualify for what the average price is. But that average medium income range also is right where it needs to be. That opens up a lot of different opportunities in terms of
Sure.
down payment assistance programs, grant programs. That's another area people are enormously confused about.
Yeah.
A lot of times these down payment assistance and grant programs have been issued through the state house financing agencies, like the Maryland Mortgage Program. That can be confusing. There's a lot of different guidelines you have to meet.
Right.
In the broker world, where we're providing funding from the wholesale lenders and banks, they all have down payment assistance and grants in-house now. So instead of needing to get a mortgage from here, and then your down payment assistance and grants from here, from an agency, two different entities, people who don't know each other,
Right.
we can do it all in-house now.
Yeah.
So the income range, the sale price, the range being in that level that allows for grants and down payment assistance has made for a lot of surprised and really happy customers.
you sound like you're,
comfortable customers.
You sound like you don't take no for an answer. I mean, I can imagine there's some cases there's no helping people, but you sound like you're building people up.
There's some
they can
cases
become a
where,
homeowner.
look, there's always going to be a case where somebody may not qualify, but I think the perfect example is there's there's perception
Yeah.
that I need a 620 credit score, or if I'm an FHA
yeah.
buyer, I need a 580.
Yeah.
Well, we've got wholesale lenders and banks ready to go. We just
Right.
closed one customer with a VA loan that had a 485 credit score.
Okay.
Had some unfortunate things happen, but there was a story behind it that makes sense, and that's the way our underwriters look at the profile of a customer. Is
Right.
was there a life event that happened that affected your credit, or
Yeah, yeah.
there was a job change that happened because of all the crazy things happening in the market these days? And is there? Do we believe the customer can afford the mortgage payment? If so, we're going to try to find a solution for the loan. And if not, we're going to work with you to get you to the point to where you can, even if that takes years.
See, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You hold a hand every step of the way.
We do. We really try
Yeah.
to.
Trying to close the door on people. Right.
No,
So, Nicholas, quick question though. You said you've been in this game for 15 years?
since
Came on-
2011. So
2011.
14
So you
years,
came on right after the housing
That's right.
the housing debacle.
Yeah, that's
crisis?
right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You came on board. They were still picking up the pieces from all that. I bet you saw some
Yeah.
stuff.
I was in college when all that was going on, so I wasn't
You weren't
quite
immersed in it,
of how
but
it
when,
worked.
when you got into the game, you kind of probably saw bits and pieces.
Once I
Nothing
got
was-
into the business,
Yeah.
the mortgage industry did not have a good reputation,
Nope.
and I felt that. But with Dodd-Frank and all the new regulations that started to get rolled out after that, a lot of that started to get cleaned up. I think the industry as a whole has really shifted more towards.
It's a roller coaster ride.
It's been a roller
Ups and
coaster
downs.
ride, but the way that the broker world has grown. So, for example, this year, I think about 24% of nationwide mortgages will get closed through a broker.
Right.
Last year, I believe that was 18%. The year before that, 14%.
Middleman.
A lot of that is because the shopping I've told you about, the access to programs from multiple
Well, you're an
different
agent.
lenders
You're out there looking for them.
On-
You
we're on
want to
ba-
make something happen for them.
on behalf of the borrowers.
On behalf of them. Yeah, absolutely.
Call Display J at ExpoNet USA for all your portable display and graphics needs. With printing facilities nationwide, Display J's got you covered on both sides of the country and anywhere in between. You've got a guy. Call Display J at 301-378-9363 or www.exponetusa.com. Also available on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yeah. All right. Also on this list, we're talking about benefits and programs, job and employment.
Yeah. So I didn't realize till I got into the lending world in 2011 how amazing of a career being a licensed mortgage originator, being a licensed loan processor, an underwriter, a closer can be. That's another big reason why we moved our headquarters down here, is we see a really big opportunity to provide some new career opportunities that don't exist here. There's a big difference between being a mortgage originator for a bank or a credit union and a broker or a direct lender.
Right.
It's hard work. There's a barrier of entry. You've got to go through a lot of exams, pre-licensing education. But if you're a hustler and you can get into it, it can be a pretty lucrative industry. And so, big reason why we moved our business down here is we want to be able to provide a new swath of career opportunities to people. We want to stay here. This is where our home is. We want to grow here.
Yeah.
And provide some new opportunities to the local folks.
Absolutely. All right. And again, you joined the chamber 6 months ago. So far, what would you say the benefits of being a chamber member are?
Well, everyone's extremely welcoming. Everyone's there really for the same reasons, which is to meet people, network, support each other.
Absolutely.
So it couldn't be a better fit for what we do. I come in and talk to people about how we can support your business by supporting your employees, and it all gets reciprocated. Part of what we do when we meet a new customer and get them pre-approved is we send out all of our list of preferred providers. When people move, they're looking for the best homeowners insurance company. They're looking for the best landscaper, the best roofer. And so we're recommending those chamber members out, to all of our customers proactively.
It's already rolling, huh? 6 months into it.
We're getting going.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Nicholas, Natale, Trust Home Financial. Where do we find you? You're online, you're everywhere, right?
Yeah, we're everywhere. Our website's trusthomefinancial.com. We're right around the corner at 138 West Washington.
There we are.
Phone number's 443-812-4812. Call me, text me anytime.
Gotcha.
We're very available.
Awesome.
We don't have normal business hours. You stop by early, call us late. We're here for you.
Awesome. All right, well, I appreciate you coming on. That's it for this episode of the ChamberCast. I'm Jay Heiss, your host. My guest, Nicholas Natale, thanks for coming on. If you want to be a guest on the ChamberCast, reach out to Maddie or Brianna or Paul over there at the Chamber. Give them a call. You see the information on the screen here. And come on board. It's the ChamberCast. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.